Real Madrid still has the opportunity to make transfers at the end of this summer's transfer window. Although the primary focus right now is offloading some existing players, the club remains ready to bring in new players if necessary and the right opportunity arises. This situation demonstrates Real Madrid's flexibility in the transfer market, ready to adapt to evolving situations and the team's needs. Real Madrid is currently reviewing its defense and recognizes the need for improvement. Therefore, the club's management has not ruled out strengthening its defense by bringing in new players. This demonstrates Real Madrid's commitment to building a solid and competitive squad across all areas. Several Real Madrid players, such as Dani Ceballos, Rodrigo, Ferland Mendy, and Endrick, have the potential to leave the Santiago Bernabeu. However, all of this remains speculation and depends on developments in the transfer market. The transfer market is highly dynamic, and its development will determine the fate of these players. Real Madrid remains prepared to bring in additional players if the situation and team needs demand it. This flexibility is part of the club's strategy to navigate the dynamics of the remaining transfer window. They are ready to adapt and make the right decisions based on evolving circumstances. Eder Militão's physical condition will be a determining factor in Real Madrid's transfer policy. His serious knee injury and subsequent recovery will significantly influence the club's decision to bring in new players, particularly in defense. Eder Militão's performance after recovering from injury will determine whether Real Madrid needs to look for another center-back. That decision will depend entirely on how quickly and well he recovers and his readiness to play competitively. Although David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger remain the mainstays of Real Madrid's defense, consistency and age are factors to consider. Rudiger's inconsistent form and Alaba's decline last season have raised concerns about the strength of the team's backline. Raúl Asensio's inconsistent performances, particularly after the Club World Cup, have raised doubts about Real Madrid's defensive depth. He has yet to produce the consistent form expected at the highest level. Dean Huijsen is the most promising young defender in Real Madrid's current squad, and Joe Martinez is expected to return from injury soon. However, this combination of young players doesn't guarantee long-term stability in defense. Real Madrid's defensive situation remains uncertain, requiring coach Xabi Alonso to plan his team's strategy. This uncertainty could potentially impact the team's overall performance this season. The possibility of Eder Militão not being able to return to his best form following his injury has prompted Real Madrid's management to continue considering recruiting a new defender. Therefore, the transfer window for the defender position remains open. Real Madrid's final decision regarding the signing of a new center-back will depend on Eder Militão's physical and mental recovery from his serious injury. A thorough evaluation of his fitness will determine the next step. This precautionary measure demonstrates Real Madrid's readiness for various scenarios to address potential defensive issues. If needed, internal players like Aguado would be an option to fill the void. Eder Militão's recovery from his second knee injury in 2 years remains uncertain. The risk of recurrence and his level of physical fitness must be carefully evaluated. If Eder Militão's rehabilitation doesn't go according to plan, Real Madrid will likely sign a new defender. This would open up significant transfer opportunities in the defensive department. With the summer transfer window still open, Real Madrid has chosen to wait and see how Militão's condition develops. His physical condition will be a key factor in any future transfer decisions. Thank you for watching our video discussion this time. Don't forget to subscribe and like, guys. Thank you.